So Becky told me last night, the weatherman said, oh, it's only going to be 45 for the low. Hey, guess what? They still can't read their shit right. Try 35-ish. I waited till I had enough snot out of my head I could actually talk this morning to start the video. Otherwise, I'd have got a little better shot of the sunrise. Ruby's right there. And look who picked his head up to say good morning to me when I walked in. Now he's going to be shy because he's on camera. What you doing, bud? Huh? Morning, bud. Little silver going. Had nothing in his tummy since late yesterday morning. Unless he's actually been up and ate. I don't see a milk nose. I just got my doubts. And then did milk probably a couple pints out of the cow last night just so we can keep her making milk, so he'll figure it out and eat. And I was kind of hoping that old cow over there wouldn't be making all that noise this morning. Although I'm not sure it's that cow. Maybe one of the yearlings. They tend to gripe in the morning. So, anyway, start of the day. Sneak up on him and make him run. Oh yeah, little girl down here, we're gonna do it yesterday and it didn't happen. She'll get her braces off again today and see how her legs are doing. They gotta be doing good by now. I can't see them not being good by now. And every time I come in here, she's either sleeping or bebopping around, and what's she gonna do? Just stand there and stare at us. Maybe I'll catch her running around later. Get her on camera and she won't talk. This little girl's kind of like that little calf that Shane Holston had on his videos at the end. She's got a very deep growl. And she's been growling all morning. Right up until I turned the camera on. Stubborn old gal. Now we're going to come to this. Nope, she's going to back off. Say good morning, kid. Hi, Mom. You sure? What is it? What is it? You going to eat it? No, I know you won't. You might lick it to death, though, huh? Anyway, I got to see if I can get that growl of hers on. You got a little bit of it, maybe. Hopefully you heard it. It's usually way louder and deeper. She went to do the rope trick on him. That's the only thing we hadn't done yet. And the rope's on him. I don't know that she got very far with it.
Put it on, put a little bit of pressure to it. Went straight to Mom. That Ruby didn't move.
So that's why she's patiently still holding the rope. So.
I hope I didn't ruin this shit.
Oh no. He kind of had the runs yesterday.
Almost like the consistency of pudding when you first mix it up. Like when you're first making a pack of it. And it doesn't smell too good either.
But look at that. I'm golden with that.
Good mama. You learned that it doesn't hurt when one of us is doing it hot.
So.
It feels better, doesn't it?
Hopefully he continues on this course right here. You know, as he did nurse within an hour of being born. And then, you know, hasn't since. So we can spend a lot less time with him today. Last couple of days have been way too much time involved with one calf. Maybe he decided he didn't like getting that tube shoved down his throat.
Well, yesterday was the most he had in his tummy, too.
And we actually, yesterday, late morning, we actually filled his tummy, which it hadn't been full yet. The most he'd gotten was 2 pints. And we got a full bottle down the tube yesterday.
Milked off Mom.
All off of Mommy.
And I got at least a full bottle off Mom last night.
Yeah, and she milked that much out of her last night, so she'll continue to produce. She's one of these that, you know, as long as everything works out this year, I'm really happy that we actually held her over. Because you look at her udder, I mean, she's milking, and she ain't got big balloon freaking goat udder teats. She's, yeah, a little sloped, but the teats aren't huge. They're easy for a calf to get on. That's the name of the game. Of course, he just drained the front, so, you know, he doesn't know where to go because she turned around. That's where he's got to get a little brain working better. And you can see that lovely stuff on his backside. Yum. That's stuff you really don't want to get on you, especially right before lunch. There's a set of duals that I haven't been on a tractor in 5 or 6 years anyway. Those go on in 2294. And the grain drill got drug out and cleaned up. Still got to get greased. But being the hydraulics are screwed on the 5288, you know we've got the disc on the 3394, which is what I usually plant with. And it's got one bad valve too. I'm going to plant with 2294. I got a couple of hills it won't pull though. Not with the drill and Cultipacker. The 3394 barely pulls it. Barely pulls them with it all the way up in the air. And whether it's got good tires or not. And I don't know if you heard her a minute ago, but it's the noise I was trying to get this morning. But she knows she's on camera, so she just shuts up.
Are you not growling anymore?
Tellen says, "Come over here while I feed Bales. I'll get her to growl for you." And she did when I was on the way over here. No, she won't. Maybe if I walk away, you know. No, she's not going to, of course. I guarantee as soon as I push the button, she'll do it. Then you won't hear it. She's always had that deep tone. Yeah, she ain't gonna do it. Go figure. Oh yeah, and we got like 80% chance of rain tomorrow, so I'm gonna go slip the grain drill back under a roof. That's the one thing that we always keep under a roof or under a tarp. And under a tarp, we had it set out in the field for... There we go. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Now I turn around and look at her and she won't do it. Go figure. Anyway, it sat in the field underneath a good tarp for a week and a half, quite a few years ago. Went to try to plant and couldn't plant. Even with tarp on it. Didn't get wet from rain, it was condensation. And, well, we brought it home and emptied all the dry stuff out. Vacuumed it out with the grain vac, and I spent about 4 hours digging all the sprouted crap out of the cups. Took half of it apart to get it there. And the little guy there, he got up and ate again a little bit ago. I don't think he's eaten quite enough at a time, but, you know, I wish she'd lick his butt. She just stands there. Durr. But she has cleaned him, you know, she cleaned him up good. She's been a good mama that way. She just ain't figured out to lick his butt to make him suck. So anyway, I'm going to go move grain drill. Those tires are going to sit there. And yeah, John Deere's sitting over there because the loader needs greased bad. So hopefully that'll get done here in a little bit too. Don't look like it's focused very well. Those guys got enough hay till morning they can pick through that rotten crap in the bottom of the feeder. We gotta feed some better small bales before we get into the crappy ones underneath out of there, so they'll get some better stuff tomorrow. Just fed everybody else today. Here's what I wanted to show you. This is what we don't have left. There are four 4x4 bales right there. There's one down here. Water got in underneath. Keep in mind, this over here has been here for 2 years, 2.5 years now. So the bottom of that bottom bale, can't feed it to the pregnant cows anyway. And those are the last 2 bales of that load that we bought. I'm hoping that the long range comes in tomorrow, because we never heard from the vet. It's supposed to be in yesterday or today. Hopefully we get all the cows run tomorrow and get them on pasture, and yeah, sometime between planting and everything else, we still got to fix a bearing on here, which entails, it's the bottom roller bearing, which entails pulling the freaking drive gearbox off for the rollers to get to the bearing. Brilliance. Stupid engineers. I mean, even the John Deere mowers we had, you didn't have to take all that shit apart. But then, yeah, you know, and I badmouth John Deere engineers too, so. And that tractor, we still got to do something with the hydraulic leak we had, because I think it's the O-rings from the transmission case to the hydraulic valves, which is on the other side. And the only way I can see to get into it, to get the damn thing out of there, is slide the freaking wheel out on the axle. And that's a job and a half by itself. But I think I'm going to look in to see if I can do it without moving the tire and wheel, because those things, last time we broke them loose to move them, took about 2 or 3 days just to get them broke loose. And that's been 15 years ago, probably. But anyway, video is going to go up a little early tonight, because we're supposed to finally get together with my in-laws for Brooke's birthday dinner. Yeah, only 3/4 of a month late, just the way things have gone. Oh yeah, and if it ain't 80 degrees, it's damn close to it. And tomorrow's supposed to be 50. And yesterday, I think we hit 58. Lovely weather. Oh yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow too. Hopefully you stuck around this far. There's 2 little clips Kylen took. I'll throw them on at the end. One of them is that new little calf eating. She's standing there, wrapped the rope around it to try to simulate going through the birth canal. It's one of the little tricks that's supposed to work. Well, she never had a chance to do it. He went to eat. And the other, she was out there checking fences, and she'd just come from clearing back. I don't know if she rode around above the fir trees right there or came around down below, but she ended up over here, the other side of that maple tree, looking straight across to behind the cedar tree where you can't see along the creek. And a doe and her 2 last year's fawns went down across the creek and up the other side. So when I first looked at it, I'm looking at it, it's blurry, I can't see anything. I got it downloaded onto my phone so I can put it in the video, and it's clear and there's color. I couldn't tell what it was before that, but it's obviously deer when you look at it. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and hope you all had a good day, and hope everybody has a great Friday.
Well, you guys, I let him go last night. I went ahead and milked him on out. Just put the rope on him this morning, because it's the one thing we haven't done yet. And yes, he was just on a teat all on his own. And he's nursing. Good mama, Ruby. This is a hurdle that Ruby's finally starting to get over. So, good mama. Good mama. So now I just kneel here and wait till he's full and tired. I'm out here checking fence because I turned it on, and here's her mommy and her 2 babies. I went past them earlier and I never saw them, and I kept checking down here, so just a little short video of the mama and the babies.